4.5 down. 5.5 down. Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now. Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now.
Okay, we've had a problem here. Okay, stand by there, Dane, we're looking.
Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Christmas Sessions! Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas! Happy holidays! Everybody in the Dobsonian Power community! Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas! We will find Santa tonight! We will find Santa Claus near the Christmas tree cluster with a cone nebula. It can be a completely fail, you know how it happens. Usually in these live streams everything is fine and I mess it all. Well, we have 80% of moon. 80% of moon. Huge challenge. We have a cone nebula, which is a very large but faint nebula. So to these two obstacles, first I will use a narrowband filter to test it on this nebula, as it is an emission nebula. I have a narrowband filter. I have outside this telescope, a Skywatcher EVOSTAR 72 ED Apo doublet refractor telescope, which is amazing. It's very, very inexpensive. It's the cheapest one within a quality range, which is awesome. I have it on the Dobsonian Virtuoso telescope mount. which is this mount here. So I changed my Virtuoso that usually it's here. Now it's outside. Not a Virtuoso, but just a mount. With this refractor, which has a large field of view. So that will help us to fit the all nebula in the screen. So you want to watch it all. I could do it with the 8-inch, but it will zoom too much. And 6-inch Virtuoso, next time I'm sure I will do it with a 6-inch Virtuoso. I didn't choose the 6-inch Virtuoso because I don't have yet the filter for that telescope, and I can't use the Arizona Nexus, which I will also be using tonight. This wonderful tool I will be using as well tonight with a telescope. Hello Rao, hello Chris Green, Joe Russ, Star Guy, Brian Fowler, Samir, Peter, Douglas, greetings to Canada, Quasar, Mark Parkinson, Mike Hicks, Astro-Thee, party people, it's party time. Merry Christmas, Jonathan. Okay, first let me open the camera. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Let me open the security camera. So, huge challenge. The moon 80% brightness, so it's super bright. The good news is that I can see some stars. I was outside. I like to watch the sky with naked eye. And I was watching more or less the region that we will be watching. Because the telescope, I can't do very well the star hopping yet. I'm recovering. I'm still recovering from my triple surgery. I feel a bit dizziness and nausea. You know, I'm without my gallbladder. They took me off. So my body has to adapt. But fortunately, my mind, it's fine. Camera is opening. So I will... This is the telescope. You see, very tiny here. Very tiny. A good Christmas gift. It's this Virtuoso telescope. It's not here, it's only the mount. And this is like to extend the possibilities with the Virtuoso, because the refractor has a wider field of view. That's why I have this refractor, because of the field of view, nothing more than this. To capture objects with wide field of view. So first, open Sharp Cap. The telescope is connected by cable. It's wired. And this cable leads to the camera here. It's on the start position, which is pointing north, roughly, because I was not pointing very well. And roughly horizontal. Maybe not, Mark. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's not new on me. Oh god. What have I done? Okay, Sharp Cap. Not this instance. I will close it again. I will mess it all for sure. This is very faint. This is very faint, nebula, and it's a refractor. I'm sure I will do something wrong, as usual. Error. Error.
Houston, we got a problem.
First one. First one. Connecting to the SceneScan driver mount. Okay. What I'm going to do is to make sure... of course. You see how I mess it all? Let me close Sharp Cap. Remember, I'm not a bot. Of course, I have to connect the telescope and open Sharp Cap. So I will connect the telescope first. Now open SceneScan application. What's that? What the heck is this? Well. Let's do it again. No, first SceneScan. Connect. Cannot open. Wonderful. Amazing. Okay, I will go outside.
Houston, we have another problem.
I will go outside, disconnect and reconnect the USB cable. So unplug, unplug. Yeah. Let's see now if it works. No? Come on. Reopen the app. Thank you, Quasar, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. Sofia, Laura, Donald King, Saulo, Christopher, some Japanese name, Klaus Peter, Raptic, V, Big Pine. You are now members of the Dobsonian Power community. Only 99 cents a month if you want to keep and extend your membership. Remember, you have benefits on the channel page, exclusive access to exclusive content for members, and also on Discord. Join us on Discord. Now, what's happening here? Serial. COM6. COM1, COM5. Change the ports. Let's see the 5. Yeah, it works. It works. It works. I'm struggling. We just started. And we just started. It's incredible. It's always like, always something, always something. Okay. Alignment. Thank you, Astro Thief, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. Robson Piper, Mauricio Diornista, Susie B, Nathan, Roman, Andrea, Keith, Red Attack, Ines, Barrera, some Japanese name, Wavecrest Guy. Wavecrest Guy is already. James Price, Detroit, Michigan. You are now members of this wonderful community. No, I will not repeat again, don't worry. Okay, 1-star alignment, the rough alignment. I don't have patience to. Polaris, begin. And now, meanwhile, let's open the camera. This is not focused. You see, I can't use any automation here. I usually don't have it focused. It's not a donut, but it's a circle here. I will show to you. Showing us, look here, that is out of focus. So I will pick my remote. This one here. I think it's connected. Not working. It is. It is shrinking. Struggling. Come on. But this is just the beginning. Then we have the cluster to find. And I can't do the star hopping. Ah, stars. Let's see if the Christmas tree has presents, gifts from Santa Claus. You see super wide field of view, the refractor. Much. Let's fine tune this. And as I'm using a Stars on the Nexus tool, comma corrector and focal reducer, it's even more wider. Much. Almost there, almost there. I want this star to be, I think it, yeah. Jerky mount. Where's the star? Gone. Let's fine tune on this one. The mount moved. That's another thing. I'm focusing. I think that's it. Look how small the stars are. I have no idea if where is Polaris, but it doesn't matter. Thank you, RC Dab. I'm getting well. I'm getting better. Thank you. Okay, It's the power of Christmas, of course, Wave Crest guy. Dobsonian power. Okay. Let's say, for instance, begin alignment. I think it's aligned, no? Well, now doesn't matter. Well, Christmas tree cluster, NGC. I can't remember, of course. Tree cluster NGC 2264. 2264. Go to Cone Nebula. It's the nebula that is on the Christmas cluster. For the ones that don't know, it's a double object because the cluster is the group of stars that are there. And then we have the nebula. That's why with the shape of a tree. That's why the Christmas tree nebula. Okay. It's not there, I think, but doesn't matter because what I'm going to do right now is to use Sharp Cap. Annotation. Hold on, it's plate solving. The software now, this software that I'm using, it's trying to... It failed. It failed. $22.64. Christmas tree cluster. Okay, start. This is now the push to. Let's see. Ah, it's the focal length. It's the focal length. Tiago with his new hat looks like Frosty the Starman from last night. Yes, the Frosty. And you know that I was outside thinking, and I think those kind of frosty trees below the Frosty Man were one of my security cameras infrared. Look what I think it is. One of my security cameras infrared. It's pointing down, but the light bumped on the roof that does like this, like waves. And those triangles were the effect of the light bumping in the roof. I think it was that. Okay, I have to change the focal length, of course. Now let me see. We have to make the calculation. That's why okay. This is 420 focal length millimeters. But I have a focal reducer which has 0.75. The total is 315. I go here. Settings. Plate solving. And here I place here. 315. Apply. Okay. Bam. Now let's see. Tools. Push to again. Christmas tree is there. And it's solved. Now, we can use different paths or routes to reach our goal. I will use, as I'm using now, the push 2. So it says right and up. Right. Oh, another problem. The camera is wrong positioned. If I go up, it goes left. No, it goes right.
Houston, we have another problem.
So let me think. If I go up, it goes right. Okay. I will keep doing like this because if I rotate the camera, it will be out of focus again. I think I can manage like this. Up is right. Okay. Why is not moving this number? It's always 3. There are, Jim, there are ways to do it, different ways to do it. The problem I'm seeing is that... We go again. NGC 2264. Go to. Let's see if the scene scan knows already the position. Should be here, the Christmas tree. Keep 34387. Let's see. Stellarium. We can use Stellarium also. I like to do different ways for you to... the ones that don't know, of course. To know. $34. How to troubleshoot. Let's see this star. 387. We don't have it. Let me see if Stellarium can help also. You can use Stellarium if you connect here, telescope, Virtuoso. Okay. It's connected. And now... it seems it's there, Christmas cluster. I will do Control 1 to see. It moves. I think it's spot on. The thing is we can't see it. It should be here. Yes, this star has a bit of color around. It should be here. It should be here. Christmas struggle. That's it. I can't, it's my mantra. Let me stabilize this because this is moving. Let me close the Larry. We don't need this. Now to stabilize this with the camera. I think this is not aligned. I didn't click on OK to align. Well, I will do like this. Point and track. I think it's not aligned. Where is the point and track? Point and track here. Bam. Point and track. Bam. It worked. Kind of. Okay, let's live stack now. Oof. Increase this to 8 seconds. The darks are not working. But I don't have vignetting here. I will do without it. 8 seconds. The mount is moving. Clear. Clear. I have to move the arrows to stabilize the mount. Okay, I will recenter the camera. Let's see. Let's do it right. Okay, let me think. If I move up, it goes right. So I have to rotate the camera 90 degrees, I suppose. Let me try. Now what? I move up. No. Goes left. Too much. Now what? I move up. Struggling. I had a mark, but I couldn't see it. Almost there. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, almost there. Up, and now if I go to the right, it goes to the right almost. Okay. I will place a mark again at the end of the stream. Oof. Oof. Yeah, now it's good. I move up, star goes down. I move right, star go left. And look that I'm always saying in the videos. Place a mark for the camera so you can fit the camera with the right position, blah blah blah, and then in action you see. Now I have to refocus. I messed it all. I messed it all. I can't believe. Of course, I'm here. Then it comes that guy, the man on the mountain, to confuse me. And of course I fail. I blame the guy. Refocusing. Okay, it's focused. Oof. Now. I will close the camera. Because of the infrared. Okay. Okay. Now. Scene scan. 22. 64. This is completely out of alignment, but I will use shortcut. Ah, it should be here. You see the star? This star has a kind of a colored pinkish or reddish tint around. It's different from the others. Now I can stabilize the mount. Stabilize the mount of the Virtuoso, which is a bit jerky. You see it's moving down the telescope. I move up to stop the movement. This is what I do. Okay. I think it's stable. I have the mouse quiet. It's still moving a bit. Okay, a bit more. You see now, it's better. You see how we stabilize the people that has... Look, it's moving by itself, the mount. I will point and track. Point and track. Point and track. Now it's stable. See? Let's do it. Should be here. Oof. And now let's see if we can make it appear. I think it should be here. Let me recheck. And the NGC. Center in view. Move the mount? Yes. Move it. Ah, now it's the Christmas cluster. You see the cluster? I will say again. Christmas cluster. It's wrong, it's here. Center in view. Yes. But the cluster is here. Let's do it manually. I will recenter this cluster. I'm sure this is the cluster. I think. Let me double check on Stellarium. You see, this struggling that we have, let me see, let me check. It's positive because you are learning the patterns. Next time you come here, if this is happen to be the Christmas cluster, which I think it is, because I remember in the eyepiece. Now I will confirm if I'm wrong or not. You see the patterns? Look, this is smaller here. One star here, another one, the brightest one. And it's upside down. The tree, we have to fix that. This is the cone, you see the cone here? The cone. That's why it's the cone nebula. And the tree, it's upside down. We have to fix this. So the tree should be... This brightest star should be at the bottom. We will try to fix that. Do a plate solve before recenter. Okay, I will do it. Marco is our director of the plate solving department. Go to, not plate solving, the go to department. If you have any doubt, let me recenter the tree. It has the cluster itself, the stars, has the shape of the tree, which helps to define the Christmas tree. It's awesome. So at least we have already the Christmas tree located. I'm recentering it with these arrows. I'm trying to stabilize this freaking mount. Okay. Now I will do that. A plate solve and sync. It's here. See this button here? Bam. Okay, sync. He will move the mount. I think this is the star. No, don't go away. It's here. Gotcha. No, don't move again. Come on. Okay, I suppose now it will work. The go-to. Go to. $22.64. In Sharp Cap, I'm using the go to here. Let's see if it works. Start. You the go-to guy, yes. You will be known everywhere as the go-to guy. Everywhere in the world. You go to buy something and oh look, there's the go-to guy. Recenter. It's doing all this stuff. Should be fine. Still not very well, you see, Mark? Should be here. Never mind. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I will recenter it myself. Oh, I will place here a marker for me to remember at the end of the stream to mark the freaking camera. So next time, I had a mark, but I didn't see it or it's gone. I don't know. Look the tree there. This is being hard tonight. And the telescope was not aligned. Hello, GeoVoyage. GeoVoyage, I'm sorry, yesterday there was a confusion. Well, we were right. Yesterday was the peak of the Ursid's meteor shower. But then Amy came here and said it was a different date, and I messed it all. Then I checked and it was the right date. Yesterday. So, sorry about that, you were gone. I said in the chat. I was very tired. It's my fault. But it was well scheduled. I'm trying to recenter this again. To prepare. Now I think we have here on sharp cap, because the tree is upside down. Is your tree upside down at home? No. It should be... I will tell it to point and track. Point and track. If it stops. And now I think we have here on sharp cap. Where is it? The rotation or something. Don't we? To rotate the picture. Yesterday was the peak, GeoVoyage. But it was very soft. Now we will have on... The date is correct. I will tell you. I never fail the dates. But this time I made the confusion during the stream. It's on 3rd of January. 3rd of January I will schedule. And it will be the quadrantids. The quadrantids, they have a peak, a shorter time period of the peak, but usually is one of the best of the year. It can be the one that gives us the fireworks for beginning of 2024. Who knows? We will be here streaming, so remember to be there. And that's the 3rd. The 3rd it will be on Wednesday night. It's from Wednesday to Thursday, the peak. So it's Wednesday night. We will be streaming the quadrantids. See, it stopped the jerkiness. Now, do you know? Can you rotate after? No, but I don't do processing. I want to watch it as it is. In real time. I don't like to and don't have time to post-process. It's boring. Where is it? The rotation. You couldn't Saulo. Try it again. It's a very nice nebula, the Orion Nebula. I'm pretty sure I saw something about the rotation here. Anybody know? The rotation? Where is it? Flip or something. I remember to use that, but I don't know where it is. Okay, capture format, raw, blah blah blah. It will be fine to rotate this. Frame flip, it's here. Flip. Vertical. Bam. Now, live stack. We want a Christmas tree in the right position, not upside down. There we go, there we go, there we go. Much more stable. You see clear again. I have no idea if I can make it pop like this with this telescope. We will see. And this filter. Okay. Then let's wait a bit. I'm watching something already, a shape here. And the cone is here. Let's wait a bit, let's wait a bit. Patience. Let's wait a bit. Yes, Antonio Cortes. We made a live stream, actually a live stream video, more than one, about the planetary stacking. We stacked Jupiter. It was amazing. It was amazing. Bem-vindo, Alexandre. Ótimo Natal para você, Brasil. I think we are getting something. I think we are getting something here. So the cluster of stars and the tree is the Cone Nebula. You see here this. Let's wait a bit more. It is, no? Slowly. I should have placed it here. It's too much to the bottom. And the rotation, you see the rotation here? This is because it's an alt-azimuth mount. It moves up, down, left and right. So it will not handle the rotation. Although the software can handle it, there's nothing we can do about the telescope not pointing anymore to this part here at the bottom. Let's wait a bit more. Yes, Waldo, this 72 ED is good for this kind of nebulae. That's why I got it. Nothing more. I do everything with the Dobs, but wide field, the Refractor, and highly portability, the Dwarf. Highly portability only. This is for highly portability or for a Christmas gift. Not for us. The Dobsonian is the best one. It's more versatile. We can use it to visual, the Dobsonian. Let's see what NASA says about this nebula. The cluster. Cluster NASA. Let's do like this. Brightly stars illuminate Christmas tree cluster. It's a recent article, December 19. It's a beautiful one. They painted it green. Infrared. Ah, okay, infrared. It shows the shape of a cosmic tree with the glow of stellar lights. This is in fact a cluster of young stars. These are younger stars, with ages between 1 and 5 million years old only. In our Milky Way, about 2500 light years away from Earth. It's in our Milky Way. The stars are smaller and larger than the Sun. They have a variety. Yes, they shows, of course, they shows the color and the rotation. We shows only here the rotation. We rotated it, but we kept the natural and real tint of the hydrogen, which is this reddish tint of the nebula. And here they have the animation. They did an animation. This is to, of course, look. Christmas tree cluster. It's an animation. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, the blinking is artificial, they say here. This is a process, post-processment. You can do whatever you want to the picture. It's a funny thing, but I prefer the natural one here. 9 minutes. Let's push it a bit. Maybe here. No. Here. We have the tree here. With a natural color. The hydrogen. By the way, we are streaming from here. Earth. Continent, Europe. Country, Portugal. Region, Algarve. 37 latitude, Bortle 5. Blinking. I like to watch them blinking in my own eyes with an eyepiece. By the way, I have to test the eyepiece with this telescope. I don't have a diagonal for it, a good one. But at least I want to test it visually, just for the sake of knowing it, of experiencing it. Remember that after tomorrow, in the Christmas Eve, on Sunday, I will do again an all-sky live stream, as usual, in the large events. This is not a large event. We still have deer seeds rolling, but it will be a live stream with music on the background. And just for the sake of being there for you, if any one of you wants to chat for a bit during the Christmas Eve, if you are alone, even if you aren't alone, I will not be alone, I'm with my wife and kids. There will be a moment when we are all together, but we have a moment also to chat with you. So I'll be around in the chat to make sure no one gets bored this Christmas or alone. Thanks, Jonathan. Then, besides, it will be almost full moon. Then after Christmas, we will likely have a live stream, depending on the weather, to end up very well the year. And then on the 3rd of January 2024, we will celebrate 2024 beginning with the Quadrantids. The Quadrantids can be a huge event. We don't know. We never know. Meteors are unpredictable, like asteroids. Here, it depends. There's people that it depends. There's people that gives the presents at the night after dinner, the the Christmas dinner. There's people that only give the presents the day after, which I don't like. It's awful to see the kids, the Christmas, the kids live the Christmas as no adult. And they are super anxious, at least my kids are, from a while ago, they are super anxious about the presents. We leave the presents, we have the presents on the living room, near the tree, the Christmas tree. There are loads of presents there for them. And then, me personally, our family, we open before, so the Christmas Eve day, after the lunch. We don't want them to suffer. After the lunch, we open, it's still day, they have all day to play with the gifts, the presents, and at night also, and they will dinner much more happier. It's the way we do. So the tradition is usually here in Portugal is at the night after dinner. Most people do like that. You will be alone, Chris? No, you not. You will be with us. We will be in family. You're my second family. Chatting and so on. And with music. It's getting shape here. Let me take this off. Our Christmas tree. Yes, I should have centered it better, but you see the rotation here. It's a nice one to watch visually also. If you are outside with your Dobsonian in certain IPs, it's one easy target visually and a beautiful one. You will not see the nebulosity, but you will see the clusters super bright. It's very beautiful. I like it. After dinner. Yeah, quadrantids are cold, but we are inside. I will leave the all sky camera outside, and I will be in a shot. Did you decide already what you are going to do? Think well. Think with time. Don't go into a rush to decide if you're going to use your 8-inch with rings. You have to buy those rings. No? Your F6, F5.9, 8-inch Dobsonian, OTA, optical to assembly in your new equatorial mount. It will work fine. It will work fine. I just wanted yesterday to remember you that you will lose the comfort, not the ability. You still can do visual, of course, you know. You know very well that. But that comfort of a Dobsonian to sit and move it very easily and point to the objects, that's a comfort no other telescope can give you. You lose that, so you have to to balance what you need, what you want the most. If you prefer, if you are going to do more in the picture size or astrophotography or EAA, the same, both benefit from the equatorial mount. An astrograph or something, a Newtonian, a 10-inch, an 8-inch, it's, you talked about the 8-inch, but the 10-inch, there are 10-inch, they are designed specifically for being faster telescopes with shorter focal length. They are designed to use with a camera. And then you could have the Dobsonian, you could keep the Dobsonian as is to do your visual whenever you want. It's another option. I will think very well inside of you, find inside of you what you really think you will want, Chris. That's what everybody should do. To think very well. I will have ZWO for EAA. Yeah, EAA you can do whatever the telescope. But just think on that. Are you willing to give up from the comfort, the best comfort of the visual observations, because you don't do so often and you can still do it not with that comfort in the equatorial mount to use that 8-inch, or do you really are thinking in photography and apart from EAA and you want to benefit from a faster telescope, the one that is designed for astrophotography, and you invest in a new tube? Of course, Camus.
Dobsonian power.
I will save as scene. Right now we have 21 minutes. This is tracking fine. Let me see the drift. Well, not bad. Could be worse. You can see it. I prefer the Dobs. Very long focal length. I prefer the Dobs. Are more versatile. There's nothing that like a Dob. I don't like that either, Waldo. I like to be near my Dob, to feel the Dob. That's a real telescope, to move the... It's personal preference. Personal preference. Thank you. This is all ready for the New Year's Eve.
Dobsonian power.
By the way, this show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland. Join us on this show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland, your astronomical partner. On Europe, near the auroras, in Finland. Well, now save as scene again. And as you know, some of you, I really don't like to post-process anything. I crop. Nah, it was cropped here. Well, never mind. Save. Then I use two things. One, it's a star fixer, which I think we don't need this one. Let me see the picture again. Well, they're stars because of the focal reducer. This is not designed for refractors, the Nexus. Yeah, we can use it. We can try it. The star fixer, which is free. Which is free. I just will pull the image here. I pull the image here, I submit it, and I wait for a while. Some minutes. Thank you, Salo. It's a natural one.
Dobsonian power.
I like all natural. Personal preference. So you see, it will fix. And now we click here. Job has started, but not completed yet. And we have to wait for a while, a few minutes, and then we will reload, refresh the page, and when it's finished, it will give us what we want. I only saw one. It was interesting because it was Chris that noticed it, and it was near the Frosty. That snowman that we have in the... I think in Quadrant we will have the snowman again, Frosty. Because that's a product of the reflection of the light pollution here. Lights, LED lights, street LED lights in a lens, but I had to place pointing north, and when I place it pointing north, it captured those reflections. And the quadrantids are not straight to the north, but a bit to the right also. Near northeast. So I think we will get again the Frosty, the snowman, which is kind of funny. Dobsonian refractor power. It's a refractor over an altazimuth mount that we are using. I admit that the refractor is very nice for wide field. Especially because you don't watch the defects of the picture so well. They are very tiny. But I like to do the opposite, and that's a personal preference. I like to zoom. I like to go deep in the faint objects. You saw 5? Well, I usually watch them. Geo Voyage. I watched them after the stream. I didn't check yet this stream. I was busy. But I checked the rest of the stream while I was sleeping. I didn't see. And I don't mark them usually. Because I spend loads of time, then I have the more stuff in the background to deal with these live streams. Copyright stuff and yes, it's the same mount. It's exactly the same mount. Let me see if it's already done. I do refresh. Not yet. Takes a few minutes. They say around 10 minutes. Usually. By average. It works fine. The only thing, the mount. The only thing is the rotation you see here. The rotation. But we crop it. The mistake was mine. You see here the rotation at the bottom. The mistake was mine. If I when I was centering the image, if I could manage to have it here in the upper level here on the screen, I could crop it without cropping the nebula. But that's why usually the equatorial mounts you can do longer exposures and be all night with the mount, because you will not get the rotation. But strictly to take pictures, because to visual I love visual. Oh, it doesn't suck. Okay, Moose. Doesn't suck. I think any of those smart telescopes you have outside on the market are fine. The better one was the first one, is Stellina. Actually, years ago I was almost buying one Stellina, but it was very expensive at that time. It cost about 5 grand. And me and my wife were talking about it, but then we missed the good stuff, the planets, the visual. The visual is very important. A telescope has to have visual. Look, it's like, how can I say this? It's like the difference. Look, from the beginning, writing was by hand, no? Since the primitive mans, they mark the walls, they paint the walls, and so every generation of humans were painting by hand. Now you write, for instance, you write a book, sometimes you write by, or usually use the keyboard of the computer, and it's different. That feeling of writing, it's different. But I think the visual observation goes beyond that. Because, okay, you can say that it's different, but it's easier and it does exactly the same thing. You are writing something and you are watching exactly the same words. But on visual, it's different because when you watch it visually through an eyepiece, first you have a contact with a telescope that you don't have with a camera. Then you have a visual contact with the sky that you don't have with the camera. Yes, you miss loads of features of the objects, but the ones that you can see, and those are the ones that we are interested in, the ones that you can see well, even without, most of them without color. You can still see color on planets and on certain nebulae. Those You are what? It's like you are approaching the sky to your eyes. But it's that natural image. It's natural. And it kind of moves because like the stars blink and it's different. We should keep that. And smart telescopes, no smart telescope, no smartphone in the future. Now we only have Google Pixel, but to do astrophotography, nothing can replace that feeling. Nothing. It's different. And it's something that will be always there. It will not be outdated. Simply because it can't be replaced. It can't. Unless in the future they change our eyes to biomechanics or something like that, that the eyes can get powerful. But even like that, you'll use your eyes. And within the smart telescopes, I chose the dwarf just because it's a smaller one. If tomorrow you present me a smaller one that does the same thing, because most of them, they do more or less the same thing. The difference it's not so huge between them. The limitations are equal for all those telescopes. So if you present me tomorrow one that has the same price or less and it's smaller than the dwarf, I will be interested in having it for the purpose of traveling. Actually, I'm preparing a video that it's not about that, but includes that feature, that benefit, that advantage of the dwarf. I couldn't travel in the way I travel it without being with a dwarf. A bit larger will be a mess. Just a bit larger will be a mess to transport. This is the cluster. Yeah, Jim, they will all have... they will all have... One have something is better than the other and worse than the other. But if you step back and watch it from the distance, which most people don't do, most people are like anxious to buy that toy, that thing, that hype that around it. But if you step back and watch it rationally, any of them, they are very similar. They do everything the same, basically, and all of the pictures that you see from any of them that are very beautiful is because of the skills and the to apply the software to post-process, which nowadays it's like that. Astrophotography, it's about post-processment. Mainly. So I don't think... by the contrary, many people thought that I was roasting the sister, and I was not. And in the video I say that it's a good telescope, for a smart telescope, of course. People just don't understand, and I know why, because they are... I didn't back up you that bought or wanted to purchase that telescope. I didn't back you up, and I couldn't back up something which I truly don't believe. If the dwarf was bigger than it is, I will not be doing any review of smart telescopes, likely. I don't know, but likely not. You want me to back you up? Buy good stuff. Don't buy things that what you will see with those smart telescopes. Astrophotography, you do like Mazif that buys good stuff, and do good astrophotography. That's a good way to do an Astrothebe and Brian Fowler and well, Brian Fowler it's in the beginning, but whatever. That's the way to go if you want to take pictures. Refresh. Not yet. Wider field of view, you have the refractor. What do you want to... As an argument, I don't buy it, because... And you have... Look at what Brian Fowler... Go to our Discord. Join us on Discord. It's free and you can keep in touch with the Dobsonian
Go to our Discord.
community. Go to our Discord and check the pictures that Brian Fowler take with only a lens. Not even a telescope. With a simple lens. That's good wide field. And much better than those small guys. This is to portability. To me. What do you get? Andromeda, okay. Andromeda. It's huge. But apart from that, any refractor can fit very well, and they are not so expensive, apart from the mount and the camera. It's something to play with. For Christmas, Black Fridays, a gift. But then if you step back again, if you step back and you think the new generations, if you pull them only to camera observation, they will not feel that what we feel with that to visual, and what our ancestors felt doing visual from the beginning. They need to feel that. They need to feel that to complete the connection with the sky. So that can be like taking pictures with a smart telescope. It's like watching TikTok or the shorts on YouTube or whatever, you know, playing a game. It's not connecting with the sky. That's what I insist here, because I truly believe that, because I feel that. It's not because I read something about... No, it's because I feel that. I couldn't do astronomy without feeling that. No, even with cold. We go outside, oh, it's cold. But the moment you grab the eyepiece and start finding objects, it's like you forget the cold. Well, at least here it's not so cold. I admit that in some circumstances with ice and I don't know. I deal very bad with the cold. There are more, it's not only Massif. But as I know Massif well, and I usually pick Massif, but there are much more that are on the right path. And if you notice that many people that do good astrophotography here in the community and evolved a lot fast, they keep coming back because they like to be in touch. And why is that? Think why. Why is that? It's not because of me, I'm just the pivot here, with the sky and you. Between the sky and you. I just run the show. I'm the creator. But the true thing behind and deeper than that, it's about connecting with the sky. And they are in the right path. Because they keep that connection, apart from the other job with processaments and things. I think that's a good high level astrophotography. Yeah, I admit that. I admit that. I admit that. But it will not be always like that unless you live in Alaska or something, no? You find a way. But if you live in Alaska, you are used to that environment, your body. By the way, did you think any time, as a side note, if we go, for instance, when we colonize Mars, for instance, or any other planet that has a harsh environment, we likely have to be downside, below the surface, no? Did you ever think that humans that will leave Earth, not us, but the ones that will leave to colonize, and will leave behind and exposed to those harsh conditions, their bodies will transform. They will live in very different conditions. So they will transform. They will create in parallel. They will create. We will evolve on Earth in one way, and they will evolve their bodies and minds in a different way. They will create another species. Did you ever think on that while you are watching the sky? Or is it me that I'm crazy? And let me check this. Well, it's done. It's a huge image for sure. I usually have version 3, a good one. You see, it fix the stars, although I prefer this one with more stars. This time for nothing. This enhances the nebula and get the stars sharper, but I like stars. I like very much stars. That's why I don't like very much narrowband. So I will not use this one. Well, I can save it. I can save it just for the sake of having it. So basically the only thing I do here is the neat image. You can download it from dobsonianpower.com. Get free resources and links to the gear I use at dobsonianpower.com. Neat image, it's free. And you pull the image there. I'll show you. You can download it for free, completely free. Not this one. You pull the image. So easy to use. I love it. You do like this. Adjust and preview. Beautiful. Beautiful. You see? Noise without noise. And then and then save. Just that. It's the only thing I do to clean the noise. I save the image. There we go. Our Christmas tree. Natural one. People. Brian Fowler, thanks Tiago, I'm about to up my game. Well, let me check it. I got a great deal on a NASCAR FRA 600 on ZWO AM5. Yeah, I saw something about that. That's why I said you are at the beginning. You are at the beginning. Good to go. I can't wait to watch your pictures. You process very well. I know also that you use usually... what's the name of that Photoshop software that you use? Affinity software. And let me tell you that you do a great job without having that top level or higher end labs like Pix Inside. So I'm happy for you. Just keep that you have a strong feeling with the Sky and the Dobs, and you will be fine for sure. No, Joe Voyage. No, not yet. Don't worry. Now the next one is Quadrantids on the 3rd. Next live stream will be after tomorrow, Christmas Eve. I will be around. You can go there to say Merry Christmas or something to the people that is around. And I will see you so in a Christmas Eve, and have a Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas.